Lovely morning. So, Mr. Clinton got home from the animal hospital. I left a link in the description down below. These people really deserve a round of applause, a 5-star review. These people all deserve a 5-star review. I'm going to leave them a 5-star review on every platform there is to leave them a 5-star review. Uh, they took in my cat at 10 o'clock at night. They worked with him until midnight, and they only charged me 340 bucks. He cut his eye, and they had the exact medication to calm him down. They had the stuff to drop in his eye. His eye looks much better this morning. It's not all like, shooting out pus and goo and shit anymore. And he also seems a lot more relaxed. He doesn't even hate getting the eye drop anymore. It's like he actually knows that the eye drop is good for him. The stuff that you put in his mouth, he's still pissed off about that. But the eye drop stuff, he actually is he's taking well to. I'm also surprised that he didn't rip off the cone of shame. So the last time he had to wear the cone of shame, he was about 1.5 or 2 years old. It was a really long time ago since he's worn the cone of shame. But he has worn the cone of shame in the past, and he rips that shit off within usually 90 seconds max. Even when he was on tramadol, even when he was high, he would rip that shit off immediately. So I don't know if what they gave him was a different brand of medicine, or like I don't know if this is like a much stronger painkiller. I forget exactly what they gave him. I showed it in the second to last video stream that I did, the long one yesterday, not the short one. There was a clip of what they gave him, but he seems to be doing well. Yeah, like that must be some good shit, because he was high as a kite yesterday. Like he was running into Patrick's room and just knocking shit over, but he wasn't intentionally knocking stuff over. He just wanted to run, but he couldn't. But he missed where he was running to, and yeah, he was high. He was high, and he was fucking enjoying life, that little Clinton. Yeah, they use tramadol for cats. It's not just for members of the Wu-Tang Clan to overdose on. No, really. Like, tramadol is actually meant for animals. After Mr. Clinton had his leg reattached because he did something similar to this bullshit, but back in 2011, they gave him a tramadol. And fun fact, he wound up getting addicted to it. So when I had to start weaning him off of the tramadol, he would run up to me and scream. He would scream at me for like 5 minutes at a time, over and over and over again, just like non-stop. Yeah, he really, really liked that tramadol. It's really cool when your cat and old dirty bastard have something in common. Sorry to hear that, thank meme lord. I hope the best of luck and health for your kitty. The thing about Mr. Clinton and tramadol is he doesn't have the agency to be able to procure his own tramadol or give himself his own tramadol. So in that regard, I'm okay. Because like, it's not like Clinton is, at the end of the day, he's a smart cat, he's a resourceful cat, but he is a cat. So if he gets addicted to tramadol, it's not like he's going to be out there on the streets, doing bad things, robbing grandma to buy tramadol. Like, he's a cat. So he only gets the medicine if I tell him he can get the medicine. So the downside of him getting addicted to any of these things is how annoying he will be, while he's going through withdrawal. Your cat remembers that shit, Steven? That's crazy. I'm happy for my Clinton. He's a good boy. He's absolutely a good boy. Except for the fact that he breaks into shit and costs me fuck tons of money every time he breaks into shit. I think he's a good cat. You just gotta stop doing that. He's gotta stop doing that shit. He's always gotta break into something. It's like this little bastard. He always has to break into something or fuck with something. And he always winds up breaking into and screwing with shit that he shouldn't be. Because he's a Clinton. That's what Clintons do. They act like Clintons. They always act like little Clintons. Little Clinton monsters. Actually. Anyway, that's about that. I just thought I'd give you all an update. I may do a video on Clinton's reactions to the cone of shame. He really is not happy about that thing, but he seems to have accepted the fact that he's not getting it off. 12-year-old Clinton, 13-year-old Clinton is not as agile as 2-year-old Clinton, it seems. Anyway, that vet, I linked them down below. I'm going to leave them a 5-star everywhere it's possible to leave them a 5-star. They took my cat in at 10 o'clock at night. They started work. They told me there'd be a 2 to 6 hour wait before he could be seen, but they started working on him immediately. And within 2 hours they had administered, they checked his eye out, gave him all his medication, figured out what was going on, wrote everything up for me, and had him dispatched for $340. $340 to have my cat work done at midnight after he cut his eye. Like, that's amazing. And here's the part that really made me want to cry. While they were giving me all the paperwork to fill out, there was this one form. It's like, okay, these are your responsibilities and our responsibilities towards your cat. This is the form that says you're going to pay, and this is a form that says you're going to be nice to us. And I'm just thinking, you need people to sign a contract to be nice? Like, brah, that just fucking destroyed me inside. Like, you've had enough people act like a dick to you that somebody there thought it was a good idea to put into writing that you will be nice. Wow. The amount of customers they must get that are complete and total cunts. That just made me so sad. That made me very sad. But they seem to, Gauge warp speed. That's a cool little race car up there. What's that? That is a Lexus? Yo, what kind of Lexus is that? I've never seen that. That looks cool. An LE500. I've never seen a Lexus LE500. That's like a little Toyota race. Oh my god! That's being driven by like a 90-year-old lady too. Holy shit. A 90-year-old lady has a race car. I have never met a woman that had a midlife or old life crisis with a race car. I've met hundreds of men that had midlife and old life crises with race cars, but never an old lady. That's cool. We're finally starting to break the glass ceiling. Equality, baby. Equality. What's a Kia EV6? That looks kind of cool. Nope, not hitting that thing again. See y'all later.